Top 25 common dreams and their meanings. Dreams you should not ignore. What if I told you that last night's dream was not just random images from your mind, but a message, a sign, maybe even a warning from God? Dreams are one of the oldest ways heaven has spoken to mankind. From Joseph in Egypt to Daniel in Babylon, God has always used dreams to reveal His will. Read out Job 33 to 14:15. For God may speak in one way, or in another, yet man does not perceive it, in a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falls upon men. While slumbering on their beds, welcome to Dream Sight, where we decode the mysteries of your dreams so you can see what heaven might be revealing. Today, I'll take you through 25 common dreams you should never ignore, because their meanings could change your life. I'll break each dream down with meaning, spiritual insight. 1. Following that terrifying moment when you drop into nothingness. This often means loss of control or fear of failure in real life. Spiritually, it can signal you're drifting away from God's direction. Proverbs 16:9, a man's heart plans his way. 2. Being chased. If you dream of being chased, biblically, it may be a warning to face the giants in your life, just like David faced Goliath. 3. Flying dreams often represent freedom and spiritual elevation. In the Bible, Isaiah 40:31 says, "But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles." 4. Losing teeth. Dreaming of teeth falling out can indicate anxiety, loss of power, or change. Spiritually, it could mean God is prompting you to watch your words, since teeth are tied to speech and communication. 5. Water. Calm or stormy. Calm water suggests peace, while stormy water signals emotional or spiritual turmoil. In Scripture, water often represents life and cleansing, or trials when turbulent. Psalm 23:2, He leads me beside the still waters. 6. Being naked in public. This can mean vulnerability or exposure. Spiritually, it may be God calling you to honesty, stripping away masks. Adam and Eve's nakedness in Genesis symbolized innocence before sin and shame after disobedience. 7. Missing a bus, train, or flight. This can signal missed opportunities or fear of falling behind in life's calling. Biblically, it's a reminder to be alert and ready, like the wise virgins in Matthew 25:8. Seeing babies in dreams often symbolize new beginnings, innocence, or spiritual birth. But they can also be warnings to protect something fragile God has entrusted to you. Jeremiah 1-5, Before I formed you in the womb I knew you. 9. Being late. Being late in a dream may reveal anxiety about your spiritual readiness. Luke 12:40, Therefore you also be ready, for the Son of Man is coming at an hour you do not expect. 10. Snakes can mean hidden danger, deception, or temptation, just like in Genesis 3. But in some cases, they can also symbolize healing. Numbers 21. Context matters. 11. Being trapped. This often reflects feeling spiritually or emotionally stuck. Biblically, it reminds us of Paul and Silas in prison, but also how God can open impossible doors. 12. Exam or test. This may signal a period of spiritual testing or life evaluation. God often allows tests to strengthen our faith. James 1-3. 13. Driving a vehicle represents control over your life's journey. If someone else is driving, you may have given control to others or to God. 14. Fire can mean purification. Malachi 3-3 or destruction, depending on context. 15. Seeing the dead. If you dream of a deceased loved one, it can be grief processing or a spiritual reminder of eternity. Hebrews 9:27, It is appointed for men to die once, but after this the judgment. 16. Climbing a mountain. symbolizes overcoming obstacles and spiritual progress. Psalm 121:1, I lift up my eyes to the hills. Where does my help come from? 17. Rain represents blessing, cleansing, or sometimes judgment. Deuteronomy 28:12 speaks of the Lord opening the heavens to send rain in its season. 18. Being unable to speak may mean fear of speaking truth or spiritual attack trying to silence your voice. 19. Lost in a maze represents confusion and need for divine guidance. Proverbs 3:5-6 tells us to trust in the Lord for direction. 20. Killing or being killed, this can reflect inner transformation, old habits dying, or spiritual warfare. 21. Seeing a lions can mean courage. Proverbs 28:1 or danger. 1 Peter 5:8. The enemy roams like a roaring lion. 22. Being in an empty house. Houses represent your life. An empty house can mean loneliness, loss, or readiness for change. 23. Finding money represents unexpected blessings or resources, spiritually. It can mean God will provide what you need. 24. Broken objects symbolizes broken relationships or opportunities, but also God's ability to restore. Joel 25:25. Seeing light represents truth, revelation, and God's presence. John 8:12. I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness. Your dreams are not just the noise of your subconscious, they can be whispers from heaven. Warnings for your journey or confirmations of your calling, like Joseph, Daniel, and the prophets. You can learn to hear God's voice through them. This has been Dream Sight, where your dreams are seen, heard, and understood. If today's message opened your eyes, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell, because next time we'll dive into dreams so mysterious, you'll wonder if you've had them all along.